Welcome and thanks for joining us here on the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. I'm Deb Gillard, your host this morning, and I don't know about you, but I was not dreaming of a white Christmas, so somebody out there was, because you got your wish then. We have our first significant snowfall, I guess I would say, of the season, so if you are out and about, please be careful. I know people were being extra cautious this morning as I was moving around town, so that's a good way to be. Watch out for those kids. They're at school after the Thanksgiving break, and just be careful of all those things. So we are into winter here in Minnesota. Of course, you can find us on the Owatonna Today Show in the Charter Channel viewing area here on Channel 181, and also out on the internet, Facebook, YouTube, thethirdhandvideo.com. If you like us on Facebook when you find us there, you'll get notifications of shows as they are uploaded and recorded and then uploaded, so please do that as well. If you have information that you would like us to pass along, community announcements at the end of the program, have ideas for guests or show topics, please get a hold of Leanne. You can email owatonnatoday@charter.net, or you can call her at 390-5751. We've got a great lineup for you this week, and first of all, starting today, we're going to be heading out on location, first of all, for a visit to LTO, and talking about their upcoming performance of A Christmas Carol. Later on, back in studio here to talk shop with Santa with Stacy. Let's take a break for our sponsors, and we'll head out onto location.
I'm Dan Branstead of Carlson Branstead and Company, Certified Public Accountants. We support the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Greetings from the Steele County Historical Society. We invite you to visit us and enjoy your county's history at the History Center and Village of Yesteryear. Check our website for current exhibits and monthly programs.
Hi, I'm Nate Chesney, and I play Scrooge as a young man.
And I'm John Terrell, and I play Mr. Fezziwig in LTO's current production of A Christmas Carol, directed by Jeffrey Jackson and sponsored by Wells Fargo.
Performances of A Christmas Carol will be held Friday and Saturday, December 4th and 5th at 7:30 p.m., with a matinee on Sunday, December 6th at 2 p.m.
And again the following Thursday through Saturday, December 10th, 11th, and 12th at 7:30 p.m., with a matinee on Sunday, December 13th at 2 p.m.
Tickets are available at the LTO box office by calling 451-0764 or online at littletheaterofowatonna.org. Don't be a humbug. Don't miss LTO's production of A Christmas Carol.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. Leanne and I are in the community. We are, as you could probably tell, at the Little Theatre of Owatonna. It is their 50th anniversary year, and we are going to be speaking with the director and the main character actor here in A Christmas Carol. So why don't we go ahead and first say hello to you, Jeffrey.
Hello, Francie.
It's great to be here and see the set. It looks really good so far.
It's almost done. We're getting close.
And let's also just say hello, Larry Pierce. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Nice to be seen.
I should call you Ebenezer, though.
That's close enough. Okay. I answer to everything.
You have played almost everything, haven't you?
Pretty much.
Well, so this is the 50th anniversary year, and they are kind of replaying, if you will, the favorites, the most beloved, and this is certainly one of them.
This is actually the third time that Little Theatre of Owatonna has done A Christmas Carol, interestingly enough, and I'm sure you'll want to talk to him about it, but this is the third time that Larry has played Ebenezer Scrooge. I was not fortunate to see any of the other productions, so I'm enjoying working with Larry because of it.
And so, Larry, you've played this 3 times?
The first 2 were basically musicals, and so this is really the first straight version that I've played, and enjoying it immensely.
What is different the third time around here? How have you changed, and how has the character maybe changed you?
Well, for one thing, the character never really changes, no matter if it's a musical or not, although it was generally played a little lighter with the musical. But this, as Jeffrey has pointed out many times, revolves around the story of the ghosts. And hopefully, Ebenezer is helping enhance the ghosts themselves and help the story and help the people understand what's going on. But other than that, the story really hasn't changed. I don't think I have ever changed my attitude towards it.
Okay. But what I'm hearing is there's a kind of a big focus on the ghosts.
Yes. There are, let's see, 4 of them, not counting my gyrations around the stage, but but yes, it is, and they each bring their own thoughts and characters and try to bring me out of my doldrums anyway. Yeah.
All right, so you can be cheerful in the end, because it has to be cheerful in the end.
Well, that would be a secret, I am certain. But yes, hopefully everyone will leave with a smile and happy thoughts.
Well, and so let me ask you, Jeffrey.
Sure.
What is it that you like most about this play?
The play is interesting because this particular version of the play, and I read more than a dozen versions of the play before I settled on this one, and I could have read dozens more. There are that many different adaptations of the novel, and this one really there was a sense of you really got in touch with who the character Ebenezer Scrooge was, and why he was being so haunted by his past, haunted by things that he did in the present, and haunted by things that that was for him in the future. And one of the things Larry mentioned was the ghost, and I'm just going to add to that a little bit. The original subtitle of A Christmas Carol was A Ghost Story of Christmas.
Was that, you mean the Dickens title?
The Dickens title. That was the original back in 1843. And so this is a dark version of it, a very dark version of it. Not like a musical version of it, which would naturally be a little lighter. And that's why we've done the set the way we've done, and done some of the special effects that we have incorporated into the show.
Speaking of the set, what are some of the challenges of the staging and creating this set?
One of the big challenges of this is, of course, A Christmas Carol is very episodic. It doesn't happen in just one place. It happens in many, many different places. And so we have to be able to change what's going on. We have to be able to go to the Cratchit's house, to Scrooge's house, to Scrooge's office, and various places throughout his life.
Bedroom.
Scrooge's bedroom, right behind us, right here. So, yeah, we visit a lot of different places. And hence, staging it, we've got to have a set that can operate as many different places at different times.
Am I seeing things? Is this an addition to the stage over here on the right?
This is an addition to the stage on the right. And that is only used as the Cratchit household, and we enjoy it. Yeah.
So that's something new too. And am I mistaken? I thought that there were 3 ghosts, past, present, and future.
Yeah. There's also the ghost of Ebenezer Scrooge's partner, Jacob Marley, who visits at the first part of the play.
Okay. Maybe I need to get more well-versed in my Dickens, I think. What is it, do you think, what made you want to play this character again? You've done it 3 times, and you said the character doesn't change much. What made you want to play it again?
He is just an interesting old curmudgeon. Really. And there are many aspects to him, but I think the most fun or the best part is being able to change, to show people that a person can change throughout life. And that's something that a lot of people don't understand can happen.
So that drew you to the character.
I love that part of it.
Transformation. Jeffrey, how many cast members are there in this play?
I think there are 42, but there might be 43. There are that many. We've
In the
got
cast?
In the cast.
Holy cow.
Yeah, and at one point we have them all on stage, and I didn't think this stage would hold that many people, but it does. It does.
This is going to be a spectacle.
Yes, most of them are not on stage that long, except Larry. Larry pretty much comes in on the 3rd line of the show and remains on stage for the rest of the show. The only break he gets is intermission.
So what kind of changes do you have? Because you don't have that many quick changes of clothing, do you?
That everyone should come and see that, because it is a beautiful change. Beautiful change. It's into the nightgown, and
He's not kidding.
no, I'm not kidding.
If you're on stage the whole time and yet you have to then get into that nightgown, it's got to be fast.
Not fast enough yet, right, Jeffrey? But I'm working on it.
Okay, so he could possibly not get into his nightgown.
He'll get into it.
This could be interesting.
Right in front of everyone.
How many technical people does it take to put this on?
Oh, goodness. I can't begin to count how many technical people there are. We've got sound technicians, we have light technicians, we have the backstage crew, and actually who are also working as the understage crew, but I'm not going to give that away.
Oh, wait a minute. The understage crew.
Yeah.
You can't tell us anything.
Nope, can't tell you a thing.
Gotta come.
Gotta come see it.
Leanne's saying,
That's
gotta
right.
come see it. Well, you know what? We do need them to come see it, and so they should know when it is. So
Well,
let's give them the dates.
Sure, I'm
Can I do
hoping
that?
you'll do it. Please
Okay.
do.
So you may come and see A Christmas Carol on December 4th, 5th, 6th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. And in there will be how many matinees?
2 matinees on the 6th and the 13th, and on the first matinee we're going to do something special that LTO hasn't done before, and that's have a roundtable discussion of A Christmas Carol following the matinee performance.
Wow, okay. Well, that'll be interesting too. Well, come to see the show. If you have questions about how to get tickets, go to littletheaterofowatonna.org or call 451-0764. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and tickets go on sale next Monday.
Okay. Stay with us. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
United Way is all about
a safety net in times of crisis.
Strong, safe, healthy community.
children and youth achieving their potential.
Healthy children.
Independent and stable families. Better health of community members.
Please join us and all Napa Distribution Center employees by giving generously, advocating for a better quality of life, and volunteering your time. We all win when we
live united.
The majority of fatal home fires happen at night when people are sleeping. Smoke alarms give you time to escape. We recommend that you have a smoke alarm in every sleeping room of the house and on every floor in the common living areas. Smoke alarms should be tested monthly, and batteries should be replaced at least once a year. This is a safety tip from the Owatonna Fire Department.
Hello, I'm Glenn Mager.
And I'm Michael Mager with the Brick Mager Funeral Home and the Medford Funeral Home. At Brick Mager, we are privileged to have served the families of Steele County community for 118 years.
Whether you choose traditional burial or cremation, we promise the tribute your loved one deserves with the peace of mind that you require.
We are proud to be part of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, this is Barry Gillespie, president of ERA Gillespie Real Estate, where our pledge is to save you money, save you time, and simplify your life. And we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, I'm David Einhaus with the Owatonna Foundation. Thank you to all of our donors who have helped make Owatonna a better place to live. Will you join us today with a financial gift? Owatonna Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back, and thanks again for joining us on this snowy Monday, November 30th. We are glad you're with us. And back in studio with Stacy Nelson. How are you, Stacy?
Good. How are you today, Deb?
Good. Stacy and I go way back.
Way back.
Yeah. I don't think you were this big, but maybe you were this big. I don't know. But I've known Stacy for a long time. I was very happy to see you here and involved in Shop with Santa. So you are a lifelong resident of Owatonna, Steele County?
Yes.
Yep. Couple of kids or three kids? Okay.
3 boys.
All right. And they've kept you busy, and they've been involved in 4-H, which is kind of what's probably driven you to this point.
All their lives. Once they're old enough to walk and talk, into 4-H we went.
What were some of their favorite things in 4-H?
Livestock and the county fair and the state fair.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying.
Yep.
So, and you've been involved then, we're going to be talking Shop with Santa today. You've been involved in this committee for a number of years.
About 5 years.
Okay. And before we started, we were trying to figure out exactly how long Shop with Santa has been taking place and where it's been. It's been a long time. She was saying, well, at least 26 years. And I said, no, I think at least 35 years because I've been in town. And it's remained mostly the same, although it has changed location. We were talking about the old mall, which is, of course, now the ATA Federated Building.
Yep.
But it used to be in an empty store there, and families gathered, and so I remember, being a part of that and seeing that and bringing my kids, who are now way older than that, but once upon a time.
Yep.
And for some time, though, now it's been at St. John's Lutheran Church. St. John's Lutheran Church.
Yep.
So for our viewers who may not know about how you get ready for it, it's a complete involvement by 4-H families and kids, correct?
Yes.
So all the things to shop for that are going to be there are created by 4-Hers.
That is correct. We ask them to make homemade craft items that they themselves would like to receive.
Okay.
We ask each 4-Her to make 10 homemade craft items.
All right.
Wide range of items from jewelry, candles, snowmen, ice fishing buckets.
I've seen some creative things over the years.
Very creative.
Yeah. So they may be into sewing in 4-H.
Sewing.
Maybe they do some sewing projects. Maybe they're making, pot holders or whatever. Somebody's into, something. And so it's kind of probably follows a little bit of what they're interested in and what their talents are.
Yep. And it's interesting to see some of the creative items and the things that the people bring and what they use to make some of those items, and to try to remember that for next year to do it for yourself.
Yep.
Doesn't happen.
Never happens. Write it down, take a picture. Still doesn't happen, at least in my world. But and how old are the kids that are creating the gifts?
They're, I would say probably 3rd grade all the way through.
Okay. So they're coming up with things that they would like to receive. So when it's all said and done, any idea how many items there actually are for shopping?
I'm just trying to think. Anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 items.
Wow.
That we probably have.
Okay. If each 4-Her has created 10 of them. And
creates 10. We also have individuals within the community that donates items. Some are past 4-H parents. They may be grandparents now of 4-Hers that continue to make craft items and bring them and donate them to the thing.
So a little bit of added involvement there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it is coming up quickly. It's going to be this Saturday.
This Saturday at
and we
St.
want to
John's.
talk a little bit about the event itself, how it runs, and who can come. So first of all, Shop with Santa is aimed at kids 6th grade and younger, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And let's just kind of describe to our, well, many people have obviously been there if they've got small children, but if they haven't, kind of describe what goes on. It starts at what time in the morning?
Starts at 7. We will start handing out bags at 7 a.m.
Okay.
Shopping starts at 8. We have 4-Hers that are 6th grade and older that would help the younger kids come into our shopping area. And they all have a list of how many gifts to buy and who they are for.
All right.
And kind of an age or likes too as well. So it kind of helps us guide the kids shopping and stuff like that. And they'll shop. Then there's a wrapping area. We'll wrap all the items, put the gift tags on them, and then they go out to mom and dad.
So yeah, and that's the fun thing. It's without mom and dad. They are shopping on their own. So maybe they're shopping for mom and dad and brothers, sisters, whatever, where they might not have the opportunity to do that someplace else. So I remember that being a really, really fun thing for the kids. They come in there, they have their money, they have their list. It's big time, isn't it?
That
they
excitement
love it.
is just, it's fun to watch the excitement on those kids. And, especially even after they get their wrapped gifts, they head outside, Mom, Mom, Mom. It's like, shh, you can't tell.
Sometimes the secrets are just too big to keep.
Too big to keep.
I know it.
Yep.
And it's very nicely controlled because you're only letting a certain number of people in so that there are 4-Hers to help. It's not this big swarm of people. And so does it stay pretty steady then?
It's a pretty steady flow from 8. And with the last bag is handed out at 11:30. We try to wrap up shopping around noon. Of course, if we still have kids in there shopping, we will not close down until they are done and their gifts are wrapped and out the door they go.
Okay. And there are nice things happening while they're waiting too. So for the parents and the kids that are waiting, they've got their bags there. They can have refreshments. And
there's a coffee shop where you can purchase coffee and juice and snacks. There's colored Christmas pages the kids can color, and then we've got Christmas movies going on out in the North X or whatever it is, kind of our holding area type thing for the kids and parents and grandparents.
Yeah. So it works out very, very well. So again, that is Shop with Santa. Does somebody need to let you know in advance that they're coming, or does everyone just show up?
Just show up.
Okay. About how many have you had, or
anywhere
kind of
from
anticipate?
250 to 300 kids.
Pretty steady.
Per year. Pretty steady.
Years. All right, in those ages.
Yes.
So it is a very fun day. If you have children, if you have grandchildren that might want to shop a little bit without the guidance of their own parent or grandparent or whatever, it is really a fun thing. And again, my experience with it is from long ago, but it sounds like the program has continued very, very well. Pretty much everything gets...
We do have some items that are left, and we carry those over till the next year.
Okay. Somebody gets the opportunity to store those and
keep
them for
the 4-H office is our storage hold.
Okay. How many people are on your committee that actually help put this together?
We have about 6 or 7 of us that are on the committee. We meet 4 times prior to it, and then we have a wrap-up meeting in January.
All right. And I would guess that if you ever have any individuals that are interested in being involved, and
let us know.
Let you know and come to the meetings.
More the merrier.
Well, it's always nice to, at some point, people hand over the reins, so to speak, and maybe want to bow out or back off a little bit of their very, heavy involvement that they've been in. So if you've got some new people kind of cycling in on committees, it always works really well. So again, let's go over the details. Shop with Santa is this Saturday.
This Saturday. Doors open at 7, handing out bags. Shopping starts at 8. Last bag is handed out at 11:30. With shopping to wrap up around noon.
Okay, so they need to bring some money, which they're going to be helped with. They need to bring a list and some ideas so that the 4-Hers can help them. And if people need more information, is there a number to call, Stacy?
They can certainly get a hold of the Steele County Extension Office at 444-7685.
Okay, for those kids 6th grade and younger, help them out, have them come shop with Santa.
It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. And
what are the cost of the gifts?
Cost
there
of
you
the
go.
gifts.
Good question, Leanne.
Range from 50 cents on up to $5 is our most expensive item.
Okay, so very reasonable.
Very reasonable, 50 cents, $1, $2, $3, $4, and $5.
Okay, so they have a little bit of time left over. Anything else that you want to sell for 4-H? It's been a great program for you and your family.
It's a great program. That's one of the reasons why I joined the committee, is because the excitement, and it's a lot of fun to see the kids and how excited they get.
And 4-H remains very strong, I think, in our area, doesn't it?
Very strong.
How many clubs are there now?
I don't
Ballpark.
really know.
Okay.
I would say maybe 8.
Okay.
and it might be on the high side.
And the nice thing about it too is you don't know, you live in the country.
Yes.
But you don't have to.
You do not have to be
So if
a town or a country person. You can be part of, you can be
be
in
a city
town,
person.
you can be a city person and be involved in the 4-H program.
Okay.
It's
And
a
I
great
know
program.
I've heard of partnerships that go on for kids that maybe live in the city and really have no opportunity to get involved with livestock or something like that.
There's
and there
always
are some
someone,
nice partnerships
yes,
that are willing to
help
kids that
them
are a
and
little
give
bit
them that
older
opportunity.
and show a calf when that may not have ever been something they would
That's
be able
correct.
to do. So thank you, Stacy.
Yes.
Thank you very much
Thank you.
for the Shop with Santa information and for 4-H and all your involvement.
Thank you.
And have a Merry Christmas.
Thanks, you too.
Yeah, thank you. We'll take a break for our sponsors and we'll be back to wrap up.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better. I'm Deb Gillard.
And I'm Shaw McNulty with Brookdale Owatonna Assisted Living and Memory Care,
where we provide optimum living activities to keep our residents engaged in life.
and we are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
A few announcements to wrap up our program today. The Owatonna Police Department is investigating several incidents involving thefts from commercial business locations that have resulted in the loss of some construction equipment, trailers, skid steers, semi-tractor, as well as the attempted theft of an ATV and an ATM machine. All reported incidents appear to the police department to be related. They are notifying our local business owners and asking everyone to please help report suspicious activity as it's observed. If you think you have information, want to pass something along to them, even have an inkling, please, you are encouraged to contact the Owatonna Police Department at 507-774-7207 and give them a hand to get those thefts stopped. Eat Wings, raise funds, it pays. The Steele County Humane Society has their fundraiser at Buffalo Wild Wings. It is this Wednesday, December 2nd. I think that if you go there anytime during the day, if I'm understanding right, they will donate 10% of all pre-tax sales, less any promotional discounts from the guest that presents the fundraising ticket. So look for this ticket. I would guess you need to maybe get a hold of the Steele County Humane Society to get some of the tickets. And you can call them at 455-2700 is the number to call for this one. It starts at 11 o'clock, I think, and runs throughout the day. So 455-2700 if you have need of a ticket like that and want to help the Humane Society. Steele County Historical Society is pleased to announce children's programming for this Thursday, December 3rd at 9 a.m. and 6:30. This month, the children will meet in the Lang Theater in the History Center, and the theme of the day is one-horse open sleighs, oranges, and other Christmas traditions. The History Detectives program is for preschool-aged children and will meet at 9 a.m. The Time Travelers program is for kids in kindergarten through 6th grade, and their program will be at 6:30 p.m. Little Theatre of Owatonna, of course, we saw that earlier in the show. They've announced their holiday show, A Christmas Carol. And again, a reminder that those show dates will be 7:30 p.m. on December 4th, 5th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. And there are 2 p.m. matinees on December 6th and also on December 13th. Post-performance discussion with cast and crew members will be held following the December 6th matinee. So if you have somebody that's interested in that as well. I know we'll be talking about this on Wednesday. Steele County Historical Society is announcing its 2015 Christmas in the Village. That will be Friday, December 4th, this coming, from 4:30 to 8:30, and then Saturday, December 5th from 10 to 2. So we'll be having Kim here and finding out more about those details. As a matter of fact, she will be joining us, Kim Purcell, for talking about Christmas in the Village and the Holiday Open House. And then we will also be featuring the Holiday Train on Wednesday's program. We will see you then. Have a great day.